Good morning everyone. The objective of today's session is to discuss about the structure of a C program. So let's see how the structure of a C program is. The structure of a C program is like this. The structure begins with the documentation section, followed by the preprocessor statements, followed by symbolic constant definitions, followed by global variable declarations, which is again followed by the main function, followed by the user defined functions. So we have the structure beginning with the documentation section, followed by preprocessor statements, symbolic constant definitions, global variable declarations, the main function, which is followed by n number of user defined functions. Let's discuss each in detail. The first section of a C program is the documentation section, which is an optional section. So the documentation section, preprocessor directive, symbolic constant, global variable declarations all are optional, and the main function is the compulsory part of a C program. The user defined functions are also again optional. The documentation section of a C program consists of information about the author of the program, the date of creation, the main concept of the logical aspects of the program, etc., which is enclosed in comments. So the documentation section is generally written within comment lines. It consists of information about the program like author, date of creation, time, logical aspect of the program, etc. So this can be written within multiple command lines or single command lines. So this is an optional part which can be avoided if necessary. The next section is the preprocessor statements. The preprocessor statements consist of macros, hash include statements, conditional compilation statements, etc., which is pre-processed by the preprocessor before the actual compilation of the C program. So it includes statements like which begin with hash include. For example, consider the statement hash include stdio.h. So this is a preprocessor directive which includes the file stdio.h into our C program. So stdio.h is a header file which consists of library functions, that is inbuilt functions in C like printf and scanf. So when we include the file stdio.h into our program, all the library functions which are inbuilt like printf and scanf can be used by us in the program. So that is the purpose of preprocessor statements or preprocessor directives. That is, we can include files which contain inbuilt library functions so that can be used in our program. The third part is symbolic constant definition. Symbolic constant definition has the form hash define. For example, consider the symbolic constant definition hash define n5. So here I am defining 5 as a symbolic constant which is denoted by n. So throughout the program, wherever I am using 5, it will be replaced by n. So this is a symbolic constant definition which is again optional in our program. If we require, we can include symbolic constant definitions into the program. The next section is global variable declaration. See, variables in a C program can be of two types based on its scope. It can either be local variables or global variables. Local variables are those variables which are defined inside a function. For example, defined inside a main function or defined inside a user defined function. So their scope is within the function. Those variables are visible only within the function. Such variables are called as local variables. Now if you want a variable to be visible throughout the program, that is also Also within the main function and outside the and for the functions which are outside main, then such variables are declared here, which are called as global variables. So global variables are visible for the entire program, also for the main function and other user defined functions. So this is also an optional part of the C program. The next is the compulsory part of our C program, which is called as main function. Every C program which is executable should contain a main function. The control or the execution of the program begins from the main function. So main function is a compulsory part of every C program. The main function can consist of, or it comprises of, declarations and statements. So inside the main function you can have variable declaration, function declarations, array declarations and other executable statements. So by declaration here we mean that we are informing the compiler about what all variables, what all functions, what all types of other objects, data objects we are using inside the program and what are the data types of those objects. That is, such statements are called as declarations, that is which inform the compiler about the type of the data objects and what are all the data objects we use in the program. We can also have statements inside the main function, statements which are executable. Again, the statements can be expression statements, they can be control statements like selection statement, iterative statements, jump statements. We can have other statements also inside the main function. So we can have declaration statements, we can have expression statements, we can have iterative, selection, jump statements, etc. inside our main function, which are executable in nature. Followed by the main function, we can have any number of user defined functions, which is again optional. So you can have a function 1, function 2, function n, etc. which are defined by the user. So in addition to the inbuilt functions which are available in the header files, user can define his own functions which are called as user defined functions, which is optional in nature. So this is the overall structure of a C program. So we have the documentation section which contains general information about the program like author, date of creation, logical aspect, etc. These documentation lines will be written, that is will be enclosed within comment lines, which can be multiple comment lines or a single comment line. Followed by that we have the preprocessor directives which will be processed before the actual compilation take place. So they will contain statements like hash include stdio.h, hash include conio.h, etc. with the purpose of which is to include the library functions contained in these files into our C program. Followed by that we have the symbolic constant definitions which are used for declaring variables using some symbolic constant. Followed by that we have the global variable declarations where we declare variables which are to be visible for the entire program, also for the main function and other user defined functions. Then we have the compulsory part of our C program, the main function. Every C program will contain exactly one main function and the execution of the program begins from the main function. The main function contains declaration statements as well as other executable statements. Then after the main function we have the user defined functions, which is optional. Now let us consider an example C program so that the structure of a C program is more clear to you. I am writing a C program to find the area of a circle. So our C program begins with the documentation section. So here inside the documentation section I am writing area of a circle. That means that our program is meant for finding the area of a circle. Followed by that I am writing the preprocessor directives hash include stdio.h. stdio stands for standard input output, and followed by that we have the header file. We are including the header file hash include conio.h, which means console input output. Followed by that we begin our main function. So the return type of main function is void. followed by that we declare all the variables that we are using in our program. So here I am using a variable which is called as radius and another variable for storing the area once it is computed. So area can be declared as floating point type. So here there are two variable declarations which I have done in my program. Next is the library functions for taking input. So I am writing a message which is to be displayed on the output screen, enter radius, followed by scanf function which is used for reading values from the keyboard. Then we have the expression for finding the area of a circle. So this is our C program for finding the area of a circle. So here is the documentation section of our C program. This is the documentation section, followed by these two are called as our preprocessor statements. If you want, we can include a symbolic constant definition here, which for assigning a constant to 3.14. Suppose I am writing the statement hash define pi 3.14. It means that the value 3.14 wherever it appears in the program will be replaced by the symbolic constant pi. So this is our symbolic constant definition. In our program we are not using any global variables. So that section is omitted, followed by this is our main program or main function. So we have the documentation section followed by the preprocessor statements, followed by we can have symbolic constant definitions, again that is optional part, followed by that we have our main function. In main function we have declarations plus executable statements. So I hope the structure of a C program is clear to you. Thank you.